Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll go right back to the run. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
To the air, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
The run inside. It's Walton. Makes it past the marker. He's running free down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Using his legs, it's Marshall. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Underwood. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Makes a grab and room to run. Smashes ahead. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Play action with Underwood. Pressure coming. Took care of it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Man, find your matchups you want. You got a slot matched up on a DB. I can take advantage of this. He's so quick. Those are where you put your faster twitch guys that can win inside right now, give it to him, and win outside right now, give it to him. Find those matchups.
Throwing, Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Push forward on the sneak. And they go to the quarterback sneak on 2nd down, and they might have to reach a little deeper in the playbook. Stuff again. A couple of extra tight ends on the field is 3rd and goal from the 1. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
4th down, Underwood. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Wolverines! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Setting up for the extra point and the time. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Notre Dame right back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They get to him as he throws. Caught by Williams on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. The give is to Williams. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering.
Here's a little room there. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting it.
He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Irish.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Buchanan. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Stay up. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Makes the grab over the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Again, it's Underwood. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Underwood looking for the score. Touchdown Wolverines. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Carr. Looking for a huge play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Floating away. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Looking for a push on 4th down. At the 45 on its way. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Marshall. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Underwood in the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sends it back in motion. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Walton. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Ready to try the point after. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to the air again. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. Notre Dame looks as if they're warming up for a victory march as they push out this lead.
The Irish getting the momentum going late in this rivalry game with Michigan, doing everything they need to do, Palmer, to finish this one out.
Yeah, David, Notre Dame, they've been the tougher team in this one. They've made the plays when the plays have presented themselves.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
2-14 close. Stack.
To the air, it's Underwood. The throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Flanagan. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here's Carr to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Carr above the noise. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just...